My name is Nassine Saps.
Let me ask you a question. Has anything ever happened to you that you couldn't explain? That made you feel sort of foolish when you tried to tell somebody about it? Well, if it has, you have plenty of company, as you'll soon see.
There's been perhaps the darkest day in the history of the RCMP in New Brunswick. The RCMP family has lost 3 of our colleagues and 3 of our friends. 2 more of our officers are in hospital at present.
This is where Bourque lived.
Yeah, it's the one, the brown one with the trim, white.
Right.
White with brown trim.
People knew he had guns here, but was a good neighbor, funny and generous, they say.
I got plenty of friends that hunt and have guns and no problems with their, psychosis.
Friends say he had at least 6 guns, rifles, automatics, and handguns.
Oh, look at that. Gee, I could play a game with these the way I've got it. Why not?
Yeah? One's different. One of these things is not like the others.
One of these things doesn't belong.
Can you tell which thing is not like the others by the time we finish our song? Look carefully. Can you tell which one is different?
Oh, I'm getting there. Almost.
You sure?
Almost. This is rough. Oh, boy.
One of them's different.
I know. Go ahead, sing some more.
Did you guess which thing is not like the other?
Did you guess real hard with all your might?
Well, if you guessed this thing is not like the others,
Well,
then
I think then you're absolutely right.
I'm right.
Absolutely right.
I did guess that. I did guess that.
One's different. One of these things is not like the others.
One of these things doesn't belong.
Can you tell which thing is not like the others by the time we finish our song?
Thinking about this.
Are you
I'm
thinking? Look carefully. Can you tell which one is different?
Oh, I'm getting there. Almost.
You sure?
Almost. This is rough. Oh, boy.
One of them's different.
I know. Go ahead, sing some more.
Did you guess which thing is not like the other?
Did you guess real hard with all your might?
Well, if you guessed this thing is not like the others,
Well,
then
I think then you're absolutely right.
I'm right.
Absolutely right.
I did guess that. I did guess that.
Oh.
Look at that. Gee, I could play a game with these the way I've got it. Why not? One of these things is not like the others. Which one is different? Do you know?
We were just having a barbecue with the family. I had my 5-year-old little girl, and we were sitting there, bathing suits on, and the next thing you know, we heard these thunderous crashes and noises that would sounded just like fireworks. Of course, we didn't think absolutely nothing about it. And my buddy Tim peeked over the fence, and there was the killer that we didn't know at the time. He said, "What's going on, brother?" And the guy said, What the F do you think's going on? And then he said, "Do you think that we should go in?" He said, "That would be your best bet." Right from there, we took the families inside, put them down in the basement in a bathroom. Everybody stayed together. That's where the situation started. The guy definitely, he was out on a mission, and he wasn't scared. He wasn't hiding. He was walking. He was very calm, and it almost looked like he did it before. He had 2 rifles over his back. He had a crossbow and full of ammunition. After we had the family safe downstairs, myself and Tim went upstairs to see what was going on. And at that time, we just peeked out the back door, which was literally about 15 feet from the shooting. And we seen an officer pulling the victim, the killed officer, out of the vehicle, and they drug him behind the house. And then we seen there was nothing but police and military all over the yard, all in the neighborhood, and we knew something was going down. Yeah, well, what happened was after we thought things were calming down, we actually had our vehicles in a garage, and we took our families and put them in the garage, and we were trying to make an escape. We were trying to get out, but as soon as the garage door went up, there was 2 snipers that ran right to us and said, "Get back in the house." We were under lockdown. Everybody was scared, and yeah, it was just definitely a situation I never want to go through again in my life. We were actually just talking about how wonderful it is, and we were saying that it's nice. We do a lot of traveling with our shows, and we said it's nice coming back to Atlantic Canada. It's so quiet and so peaceful, and then wow, this here terrible situation happens. I mean, right in our home. And at the end of the day, this guy is full of ammunition. He's got rifles. He's on a killing spree. It looks like he's not going after civilians, but you never know what can happen with his state of mind right now. It's a beautiful place, and it's a great city, and I know that the city of Moncton will bounce back from this tragedy.
I took one look at his face, and he had this really dead look in his face. He was walking in a straight line, looking in a straight line. He was on a mission, and you could tell.
And witnesses who saw the gunman are still haunted.
Straight ahead on a mission with a rifle going down the side of him with just a clip of big, huge bullets on him.
He had a couple guns on his back, crossbow, knives all over his pants, all the ammo geared up. He just had the most blank look in his face, like he was on a mission, ready to do something. My stomach dropped. I had the worst feeling in my gut.
I took one look at his face, and he had this really dead look in his face. He was walking in a straight line, looking in a straight line. He was on a mission, and you could tell.
He wasn't out to hurt anybody. He was out to hurt the cops, because he walked right down the road, and he was armed and all that, and there's no way. He could have shot everybody in the park here. And he didn't even open fire, didn't look at nobody, didn't talk to nobody, just walked straight down. Just like he was a guy in an army out on a mission, like he was in a combat going to his mission and that, and there's no way, like, he was just walking there.
When he walked by,
when he went
out on his mission.
Yeah.
See your friend now, if you could see Justin or talk to him now, what would you say?
I'd definitely tell him to snap out of it. Like, if I could get a megaphone right now, if he's wherever he is, you know, as his friend, I'd be like, come off it, man. Like, you know, like, he's not like this. You know, like, whatever you guys seen, posted, trained, he was none of those things, okay? He's just a normal guy that really liked his guns, a little misunderstood, and he snapped. I don't know what made him snap. Something did for sure, and I really hope this gets resolved soon, because this is scary, man. You know what I mean? What could he do next? You know, like, this was a joke once upon a time. You know what I mean? Like, he had guns. You know what I mean? He loved this stuff, but you know, it was all harmless. You know, he goes and shoot bottles and cans. It was nothing. You know what I mean? You know, he's like, good thing we're your buddy. You know what I mean? Just in case he went nuts. You know, that was a joke once upon a time. It's not funny anymore. Justin, I hope you make it out alive. You did harm some people. That's horrible, man. I really feel sorry for those cops' families, man. That's devastating for families included. Like, just smarten up, buddy.
Where do you think he is?
Where do I think he is? He's nowhere where the cops think he is, that's for sure. He's in the woods. He's in the woods. Cops, he's thought about the whole heat signature thing. He's covered in mud. You know what I mean? Like.
Okay, Cameron, we talked earlier today about you saw him Sunday.
Good.
Just describe to us what he was like.
He was just relaxed. He just wanted to watch TV, hang out with his friends.
There was a bunch of you watching TV?
There was only a couple, us, 4 of us. But we were just watching TV, he was relaxed, having fun, joking, being a comedian that he is.
Can you speculate on what might have set him off? I mean, and why was he in this neighborhood where this happened? I don't know if we know where it happened.
In this neighborhood?
Or where did the shooting happen?
Way down in the trailer park.
It happened in Hildegard.
So is that where he lived?
It was near Hildegard and where the Pioneer Trailer Park is. And
Okay,
that's where
but he
his trailer
lived in
was.
the marshes.
Yeah, he lived in the trailer park.
Okay.
And I guess he snapped. People saw him leave his apartment, and I guess the look on his face was that he had a mission and he was going to do what he was going to do. He was set on whatever he was going to do.
This wasn't planned.
No.
It was very spontaneous. I know that. I don't know it, but I have a gut feeling that this was very spontaneous.
But how close police are getting to Justin Bourque is unclear.
I just know he got a vengeance for police. Some police must have pissed him off somehow or another, you know what I mean?
Yeah, he's had this plan for a couple of weeks and stuff there. Like, he told his friends a couple of weeks ago that it was going to happen and stuff.
A former neighbor says Bourque is known to have a bad temper.
It was jokingly violent jokes maybe, but nothing serious.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like something really, no temper. Really no temper at all. I'd say somebody really irked him. No pictures. Fucking erase that. Sorry.
But who would have irked him? Like,
No idea.
he was working, he had lost his...
If he lost his job, I can't see him.
You don't know.
I can't see over a job that would just set him off like that. If his employer maybe humiliated him, maybe.
But why go after the cops?
They were in his way.
Really?
I hate saying it like that.
So you don't think that he had a...
I don't think he had it out for cops.
Like he never talked about that?
No.
No.
Not at all. I'm not saying any of this to protect him or anything, but, you know, it's just saying how I know the guy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
No, I mean, it's the question after all of these tragedies, right? Like what, we all try to figure out what happened just so that, you know, hopefully prevent it.
We're his friends, and we're still very mystery of what he's, like, I'm sorry, I got really bad wording, but we're wondering what's going on in his head, because this is very
unlike him.
What was your first reaction when you saw the picture?
When I saw the picture, my first reaction was we already thought it was him. Shock, deep shock. Like, you know, I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe a joke was reality.
Because he joked about doing something.
Oh, he didn't joke of, like, going after people, you know what I mean? It was just a joke I had towards him, you know what I mean? Because, oh, like, you know somebody with guns, you know what I mean? Oh, good thing you're on my side, you know, I don't want to piss you off someday, you know what I mean? That's exactly what that joke was. It was nothing that he said or anything. He was not a violent person. As of yesterday, I don't know what he is anymore. I knew who he was. I don't know who he is now.
Do you know that he had that type of arm? Of weapon?
Oh yeah, he's got a few guns.
None of those guns were ever, like, they weren't just purchased now. The guns that we saw a picture of, as soon as I saw the picture, I called him to make sure I knew who he was. But the guns that we saw him with on that picture yesterday are guns he's had a while. He's had those guns for a long time.
Okay.
They're all registered. He was a hunter. He liked to hunt. He liked his guns. But any of this violence that we're doing now, I don't know where this came from, because none of us expected it to go to this point.
Exactly.
None of us thought it would go this far. And that's where his trailer was. Yeah, he lived in the trailer park.
Okay.
And I guess he snapped. People saw him leave his apartment, and I guess the look on his face was that he had a mission and he was going to do what he was going to do.
Isn't that hilarious? A porta potty at the scene. I can't believe that one. It's like, is this a stage? Oh, here he is again. You know, the guy, the cop. Different angles, right? But a porta potty on this scene again, kind of.
There are no limits.
It figures it would be something like this.
Our idea of vision.
Excuse me.
Just survive.
You know, you look like your head fell on the cheese dip back in 1957. You're okay. This one, real fucking ugly. You see, I take these glasses off, she looks like a regular person, doesn't she, huh? Put them back on, formaldehyde face, that's what we got.
That's enough out of you. You get out or I call the cops.
Call the cops? You know what you need? You need a Brazilian plastic surgeon.
I've got one that can see.
He's a tall Caucasian male, doesn't appear armed, wearing sunglasses.
I don't like this one bit. Not one bit.